Hi, Chris. I'm fine. How are you? Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that for me. I appreciate that. Mm. Man, do these have fun filters on YouTube? Let me see. Is that a filter? Oh, this is. I hope they load up okay. Do I have to just try them out? Why are they? Do I not have a good connection? Let me see. If I hit that, oh, what's that? Pop. Gosh, that don't look good either. These are boring. Oh, they got some. What kind of are these? Oh, I don't like their filters at all. This is not like. It's not like Instagram. Can I scroll past? Oh, dance party. What does that look like? It just looks like a purple party. Slate. That looks more. Hello, for anyone coming in. I'm bored. Hopefully, I won't bore you. Oh, look at the bubbles. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at those bubbles. It's funny, that's the one I like the most so far. Maybe I'll make you sleepy. 8mm. Oh, okay. So strange. Ooh. I kind of like that. Y'all probably like this. I like bubbles. Oh my God, do I have to, I gotta get out of this. Oh, Chris Ross is the only comment. Okay, good. Maybe that's too much movement. Maybe. Hey, what's up, Mikey? How's it going? I feel like I keep moving around, and I wasn't paying attention to how the mic was coming across. So I'm gonna try to just stay put stationary. Yeah, I think a lot of people are bored. Or they just want to see you eating all the time. Sucks, but yeah. Otherwise, it's been a decent day for the most part. I'm just kind of chillaxing. I got Starsky and Hutch on low. The volume is basically turned down. And I just thought, let me throw on this bubble filter and get in bed and see what happens. You know, how was your day? It's hot here too. Not humid, but definitely hot. I think they're saying tomorrow we'll get humidity, which I'm not looking forward to. But, oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I woke up at like 4:30 ish, 4:30, 4:40, and I know I should probably be in bed. And it's after 10 o'clock. I've never done a live this late. I went live earlier on YouTube. It didn't. It wasn't. It was boring to me. Like there weren't that many people, so I deleted it. Then I went to Instagram and tried to go live over there. It was a little boring, so very boring actually. Then I went live again on Instagram just to see what would happen. Nothing. So I decided, excuse me, I decided to come over here. Yeah, we hit the low 90s. So, thanks. We're going to be in the 90s tomorrow too, and then I think we're going to dip down a little bit. So that'll be great. That'll be something to look forward to. I'm not good with hot weather. Yeah, we're big guys, so I think we're just not suited for hot weather. Some people love it; they thrive in it. It's just I will never understand people like that, but whatever. Now, if I had done a live, and I wanted people to leave, they would never leave. There'd be like 10 of them still waiting and wondering what's going to happen. I love this. I actually love that I'm seeing zero and I didn't have to say a thing. Now I know what I need to do the next time I go live, and I want people to you know, like I want to be the last one to say goodbye. I know what I need to do now. Don't do anything. Just be disinterested and just watch as the numbers dwindle. I like that. There is a good chance, Mikey, I probably won't keep this live. I'll probably wind up deleting it because I mean it's pretty, you know, not a lot of people here, but kind of was just wanting to see what would happen. But everybody's living life. They're probably at bars and shit like that. So as they should be, I guess. I had a good time with my buddies the other night, 2 nights ago. So we were at a hotel. It was really nice. Excuse me. I mean, what's the what? Yeah, what's the eating? What what video? What? I'm sorry. What kind of food or whatever? Is the night still young? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Now you're no longer the only one here, Mikey. So. Well, no, you tell me. You are the one wanting to make the request, so you should tell me. I mean, I'm just going to eat what I want, but you don't have to pay for me eating what I want. You may not even have to pay for the video, whatever if you want to see me eat a particular thing, you may not have to pay for that. Like, what kind of, okay, I mean, what do you want me to have? Homemade or takeout? I'm not understanding. I have had homemade recently, and I've had McDonald's in tonight's video from earlier. Do you mean Chinese when you say takeout? Oh, you made it sound like you wanted me to see me eat a particular kind of meal. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm waiting to have Indian food again. Although, I mean, Indian food is really rich. Um, but I really feel like I am overdue for Puerto Rican food. I remember the one Puerto Rican restaurant I went to, and I forget the name, Cocina Boricua, but I kept calling it Cochina, and that's not correct at all, I believe, I was told. I think it is Cocina Boricua, and I don't know if they're still around or not. I don't know if the pandemic affected them, but I really enjoyed that food and the service. I remember the woman, I don't know if she was the manager or the owner of the restaurant, but I remember her service, and I was just so utterly pleased, and I really did want to return there, but I never got around to doing it. So I do feel like I think Puerto Rican food might be my next thing. But I gotta, save up a bit of money for that. Yeah, I was pronouncing it cochina accidentally in the video. It is one of I enjoyed that food so much until someone educated me and said it is actually pronounced cocina. So, Will, you know, I was thinking about you after your text, and we don't have to get into anything here, but I was wondering what was going on. I felt bad because I was with my other friends and I couldn't chat with you. I'm bored, and the bubbles are kind of just, like they were just kind of making the stream interesting, even though there are not that many people in the stream, but that's okay. It's just I was just bored and was just seeing who would pop through. So, how are you doing? Did you ever see that video, Mikey? I mean, it was. I think when you go onto my channel, I think the thumbnail is that video. I think I have a thumbnail of me laughing, and I think it's that video, the Puerto Rican food, cocina boricua. Window AC unit today. Oh, okay. If you hear any noise, that's what's going on in here right now, is the AC. You know, I have to say, I'm so blessed because I really, if I didn't have AC, I don't know what I'd do. I would just be, and I really don't need to be messing with it because I sometimes get kind of sick because I have like upper respiratory stuff. Um, I can't have it too cold because I'll have something, you know what I mean? But this is comfortable, and I hate going to bed sweating like hot. I cannot stand that. I have woken up in the middle of the night, heated up, and just could not sleep, waking up like every 2 hours, agitated beyond belief, and I've had to turn that AC on. And once I do it, out like a light. Out like a light. Are the bubbles annoying, Will? I like them actually. Will, I was on Instagram trying to go live. I was hoping you would pop through there, but only a couple people showed up, and then my lives, I guess, are pretty boring now. So, thank you, Mikey. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now I won't get that until I don't. Maybe I'll get it this month. Maybe I'll get it this month. I'm not sure. If not, I'll just know that that Puerto Rican food is on the agenda. I got to make sure that I have that ball. Whatever. What's that ball thing that I had? I liked it kind of. It was dry, but it was supposed to be drenched in juice, in oil, and not oil. There was a soup or juice that came with it, and then everybody was telling me, yeah, that you needed to that needed to be wet. Why was my stream interrupted? Hold on, you guys. The bubbles and everything went away. Hey, Mikey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Now my face is really, really fucking huge. Okay, that's what I want. Oh, I probably am never gonna go live again. Now, can I have my bubbles back? The hell, dude. Where am I? But I like the bubbles. Maybe that's why it stopped. Give me my bubbles. Because live has been. Okay, let me get rid of that. Alright. I don't know why I got disconnected. Thank you again, Mikey. Yeah, that's. If I don't get to do, I want to. If I can get this donation this month, then I'll do it probably within another like 2 or 3 weeks. If I can't get it from that place, I'm gonna have to find another, spot because but I really do want Puerto Rican food again. I had mentioned that in my McDonald's video from earlier. Work has been okay. Work has been good. I worked today. Just, we had some changes at the job. Our manager, the store manager, is transferring to another store, and another part of the management team is leaving to move to California. Him and his girlfriend, they are going to pursue their actual passion, which is design and photography. So the manager really helped to bring us to the store to a sort of plateau, although I don't know that people were 100% crazy about her or her managing method and style. Um, but it is what it is. I think I had said, and I think I mentioned this to you guys in one of my videos, I said I felt like her days were numbered at our store, and sure enough, she's getting a transfer. So, you know, I did not dislike her, but no, I should not. Who are you, Mickey? I don't need to be a manager of anything, especially not at that particular company. Then Burger King, double Whopper, extra everything, and original chicken. No, no. I have that stuff. It's just it gets boring after a while. I have that stuff all the time. I would much rather make my own burgers or try to reimagine stuff like turkey burgers or ground turkey and different things to use ground turkey in. Can't keep giving Burger King and McDonald's my money. Like what was I watching? I've got to watch. It's so funny because Ignited has. I guess he had got some McDonald's, and apparently it looked like there might have been like rat poop on top of the bun, and I think maybe even in the burger. I feel like it looked, because if you're listening to him and you're seeing it, it does, if he puts that notion in your head, then it does look like it could be rat poop. But I was just thinking, how possible could it be that it's actually was like some type of residual, like grease or charred burger meat? Um, and then I thought about it, like, they don't really char their burgers, and they looked like they were droppings, like three randomly placed droppings. But my thing is, how fast is the fast food when you don't even notice that? I'm imagining the person preparing that. How do you know? How do you look? How do you see in the bun? The bun has these little dots on it. You don't think anything about that? It doesn't like signal red flag to you? How do you reconcile that? Like, that's okay. How is that okay? How does that look okay? Um, Ever try a mayo peanut butter sandwich? No, I will never try that. No, I won't try mayo peanut butter and banana either. Oh my god. Why are people asking who I am? That doesn't make sense, nor is that even nice. Well, I'm wondering, why are you suggesting that I step up to management? I don't I don't know who you are. So, I can ask who you are. Mikey doesn't have to ask who you are. I can ask who you are because I don't really know who you are. If you have been watching my videos, you've been watching them on the low low. I don't really know unless you tell me a name that I know. I have never seen It's Mickey until now. I'm like, when anyone starts, kind of asking questions about the job, which is, you know, and that question in particular, um, it just seems like, okay, you're somebody. Are you somebody that you think you know where I work? What the fuck? It's like, okay, or have you heard me talk about management at all? Or were you truly just saying I should then be manager? You know, management, let me just explain something about management to you. Um, you have to be in a certain mind to be a manager. Not everyone is cut out for it. I know that I'm not really mentally cut out for it. Um, I'm certain that I could do the job, but I'm not mentally cut out for it. And I think you definitely have to be mentally cut out for it. You have to be able to compromise a lot. It has to become your life. And that's not where I'm at. So, well, thank you, Mickey. But I hope my explanation gives you a little more clarity as to why I will not, I have no interest in management whatsoever. Not at that company. It's just not for everyone. I was at a point um, many, many moons ago where, you're on a I'm not a fast track, but I was a department manager and a shift supervisor, and um, that was fine, but it was another store. You know, this store that I'm at now, um, things operate a little bit differently than they did at the old store. So it's an environment where, like I guess a lot of places would be, where they are, you know, they are more than willing to work you to the bone and not pay you accordingly. And at 50 years old, I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the mental wherewithal to be dealing with that. So, my question is, of the 9 people in here who didn't, who among you did not hit that thumbs up button? 3 folks in here did it. So I know those are the 3 people who have been around a long while. They know the drill. Yeah, now it's happening. There we go. Come through. Come through, motherfuckers. Caress the fuck out of that thumbs up button. Love is a weird thing. I have to basically make you love me. I have to make you guys love me. I shouldn't even have to say that. Y'all know what time it is. 10 heads in the room. There we go. There we go. And then when you caress the button, I see it, and then I will give you dap. Come through and let me know that some of you don't really understand uh, my desire to go live and what that means to me, for me. You know, a lot of you guys are really passive about it. Um, I feel like this is my time to connect. And I've said that many times before, but you guys don't, some of y'all don't get it. I'm not going to say everyone doesn't get it, but some of y'all don't get it. Like, this is the time you need to be in the comments. This is the time that you need, we just, let's chat it up. Don't just be a fucking voyeur. Nothing is more, uh, nothing is more of a turnoff to me than a voyeur. I can't stand when people don't participate. It's like having sex with a mannequin. The mannequin can't do shit but lay there lifeless. Hello, Alfonso. How are you? So that's a name I know. Yeah, give the like button a little slap and tickle. It's nothing. It's okay. But I like when I do my child would choose. I can't really connect with you guys that much because I'm having a conversation with a guest. This is our time. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Like 13 heads in the room. I need to see that button go up to a double digit. That thumbs up button needs to be reading at least 10 or 11 right now. Chinner 12 says what? Have you saw the movie Sausage Party? It was so crazy. No. No, I've not seen that. Hey Drew, what's going on? Thank you for whoever made that thumbs up button and brought it to double digits. I sure appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sausage Party sounds like a movie that I probably don't want to see or would not be interested in. It sounds like something disgusting. It actually sounds like porn, to be to be quite frank. But I feel like someone asked me about that movie before. I didn't get it. You know what I got into this weekend? A damn bomb ass McDonald's meal um, that there's a video up for. That's what I got into this weekend. Otherwise, work. Uh, it's going to be 90s and humid tomorrow. I probably won't be into anything then either. I don't do well in heat. Heat is a huge turnoff for me. Now, I do, like, if I'm out sometimes, I do fantasize about, like, doing a live outside. But it's got to be the perfect weather and it's got to be the perfect location. I realize that as much as I would like the convenience of filming live in my neighborhood, it is really noisy. Like during the week, trucks and stuff going by. I don't want that. I want a nice, like, park look. I live right across the street from a park, but um, there's just too much activity. It's like a dog park. I don't want to do that. It's about live food, seeing their fate for human consumption. Oh, okay. I think I remember someone describing that to me. Okay, that sounds a lot better. You know what? And I wonder if other people are like me. I've actually wondered about that. Like, I've imagined food and what food is thinking when they're about to be consumed. So I wonder if that is a phenomena that is more common than we realize. Like, if you guys ever done that to food, you just play like it's like the cartoons, I guess. Don't they have something like that in cartoons where the food, looks at the person or the thing that's getting ready to eat it? I don't know. Maybe not. I remember that live chat you did on the bench one time. Yeah. Yeah. LL Cool them, I swear, like about what time is it now? Damn. About an hour ago, I was thinking about you because I've gone live several times today, but they were not very successful lives. Um, and I was trying to play the Merlin, but I think either the battery is dead or dying, or I forgot how to get to my tic-tac-toe game. But I thought about you, and I was like, I hadn't heard from you in a while. How are you doing? Yeah, I know I have loyal followers. Yeah, I know. I do remember, and those I don't. And now when I think about that, though, I think about I had a couple of lives like that, and one was in the afternoon, and one was in the yeah, they were both kind of like early afternoon, and one was really noisy. I just remember one being really, really noisy, and I was like, no, no, bro, you can't do that. Truck after truck after truck going down the street, and then flies and bees and ooh, I won't be able to avoid that, but I just don't like it. I notice the Asian cuisine makes lots of food that looks pretty with faces, so you kind of don't want to eat it. Huh. Yep, I was working today too. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look at the trailer for Sausage Party and see what see what I'm missing, I guess. But that I feel like did that movie come out a while ago? I get the feeling it came out a while ago because I feel like it's not the first time that I have heard somebody mention it. Yeah, that is a while ago, 2016. Um, how is everybody doing with? Have your states opened up? Your cities opened up? Like, you know, I basically don't wear a mask anymore unless I get on the bus and at my job. Some of the places I shop, um, the mask is, it's optional. If you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear it. And someone mentioned to me that they were in a Target store, and none of the employees were wearing masks. And it was the first time they'd seen anything like that because a lot of companies, a lot of businesses are still wearing them. So, Chicago is supposed to be lifting its capacity restrictions next Friday. I am waiting patiently for the moment, the day, the hour that my company decides to let us, be maskless. I'm hoping that happens. So we're all working today, and I'm just happy I have a job and get paid well. Well, I'm happy to have a job at least. Texas is wide open. I hate it here. They, I wide open too quick, probably. I have to say that our positivity rate is like 1.6 or 1.7%, which is the lowest I've ever seen it. So things do look good around, around these parts where COVID is concerned, or they're looking better. So. I don't want to talk too much about COVID. I was just curious about, did you, I- can you see it in the air? Can you see people kind of, I don't know, doing like crazy shit? I kind of see it here sometimes. I feel like I do anyway. Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah, I see. Hey, Dana Watson. I still like to go back and watch old Rainbow Moon videos. Oh, I kind of messed up. I was trying to kind of do both, and then um, kind of messed up and hadn't been uploading. in Rainbow Room for quite some time. But yeah, the channel's still around, and I did make a few videos maybe a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago maybe. I hope it hasn't been longer than that. Tough Sugar 2, how are you? What you mean, you just joined this live? Is that what you're saying, Tough Sugar? I've been on for 55 minutes. Lives are weird. There was no one in the live for a while. Well, I had to come back because I got disconnected for some bizarre reason. I don't like people in my personal space anyway. Yeah, I don't either. Unless they're like good looking. And I find that I find that I've gotten bolder in my, like even if I see that you're too close to me, like people are starting to sit next to other people on the buses again. But my attitude is, you know, unless you're a hot guy, let's resume the social distance. Let's keep that going because that actually feels good to me to not have anybody sit next to me. I like that. It's always the wrong people sitting next to me. And me don't like that. But me also, me also really loved, you know, the space, having the space. And now the CTA, they have these annoying, like, do's and don'ts that are accompanied with visuals. And while I do agree that some people do need to see those, because they wind up really disrespecting, I think, elderly people and women who are pregnant. Um, it's also annoying to me that you have to have, they'll say things like, you know, so this is just the CTA. This is just Chicago Transit Authority, okay? Um, don't stand in the door. You are a barrier to the door in the doorway. Don't stand there. So these buses are not large buses, okay? They're rather they're tight. So if all the seats are taken, you got a whole row of people standing up in the one little sliver of walkway in the bus. I mean, where are people supposed to stand? So I don't stand in the actual doorway where the person has to push the door to get out. I like to stand off to the left or the right of the doorway so that at least a person has walkway room to get through and to push themselves out. I ain't that damn big, okay? They can get through. But that you have to have a thing sort of reminding people not to put their bags on the seats. It's just common sense shit like that. It's kind of, I don't know. Please. And they still need to clean them damn buses anyway. Ooh, those CTA buses are filthy. I just know in my spirit that they do not clean those buses. If they do, they probably go, and that's about it. Oh, I think are y'all getting sleepy? Am I boring you? Am I putting you guys to sleep? Mofongo, I gotta remember that. Now, does the mofongo come with a certain kind of juice or soup? Because I think I used that juice or soup for something else, if I'm not mistaken. And people were then telling me you were supposed to use that on the mofongo. But I like the way the mofongo tasted without it. But I want to do it right next time. Hey T Love, thank you so much, and thank you for your comment. You know, I hope that you know it is not my intent to offend, you know, anyone, black women or anything on my channel. When I use that word, the B word, I apply it liberally, generally, to men and women, to myself. I've done so many times in my videos, but I do respect the fact that were honest about your feelings about this latest video. Um, but just so you know, I really don't. I can't promise you that I will change that up because it's just how I communicate. It's how I communicate. If I were with friends, you would have heard it the same way. If I have friends with me and they were in that video, you would have heard it the same way. But it's not my intention to offend. So I just want you to know that. This shirt you can't see. Thank you, Mikey. This shirt you can't really see, and I'm sorry if the mic is making a noise, but it says "fucks I give none," and the none is giving the finger. You see the finger? Yeah. I gotta get some more white shirts. I have too many black shirts, and I'm gonna get a pink T-shirt. I just gotta hold off, but I got a cute pink T-shirt in mind. What kind of food would you sample at an open house? I show houses, and whenever open house, I bring food. Um, I've never been to an open house, so I don't really know what open house food fare. I figure you can't really go wrong with any kind of like chicken, wings, or little like pizza, like pizza pieces or something like that. I don't know, pizza slices. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. Keep it simple. I hadn't finished the video when I commented, but yeah, I don't use the word, but I understand your honesty and sarcasm. Yeah, I appreciate that. So your T love is your comment is an example of you know feedback that's honest, uh, and I can totally respect that. Now, who knows? I may, because I don't think if something like that doesn't happen to me often, doesn't affect me like that often. So I don't know. I have a feeling I've used that word many times in my videos, but I've heard some women say, uh, particularly black women, say that they, hate when black men use it, and some women generally hate the word generally. Um, I know I get triggered by certain words too, and it's not why I use that word, but I I know when I hear certain words, they trigger me as well. Um, but I just say, okay, whatever. That's that. Blah, 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 blah. Um, when you're in your own, vibe, and you're with your peeps or your family or your friends or whatever, the only person I do try to watch my language around is my mom, because I know that she is religious. Although I did slip up, and I slipped up, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and I can't remember the word I used to slip up with, but uh, For a minute, I forgot I was talking to my mother. It was almost like I was talking to one of my buddies, and I really caught myself, and she laughed. She kind of chuckled, but she understood because I was passionate about whatever it was I was talking about. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I respect your feeling and your comment. It was not negative. It was honest, and um, yeah. So yeah, I don't use the N word either. It is kind of triggering for me, but I feel like certain people in the diaspora, in the community, rappers, for example, seem to get a pass by the community. And they use both of those words, the B and the N word, quite liberally. Um, and my reaction is that it is what it is, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can control and monitor that I don't use the N word. Um, I, I use the B word so often in conversation with like people and about myself too. So I just, when it comes to the videos, I will try to make an effort to be cognizant of it. But sometimes when you're talking and you're ranting and you're in that zone, if it comes out, I really don't want to have to censor it because it's an honest moment. So, but I'll try. Well, you guys, so what's up? It's like 11:04 here in Chicago. What time is it where you guys are at? I've been on for like an hour and 7 minutes, and I know my battery might be. I only have 26% of battery left. My goodness, this is a weird night. But this is a live. This is a good live, and I will keep it because it got better. If you watch this live, the replay, you're not gonna be entertained by the very beginning. Probably it was slow moving. Or there might even be two videos. I might have to do a part one or part two. I don't know. And I even got some super chat money. Thank you again, Mikey. Appreciate that. That's my Puerto Rican food money. I hope that place is still around. And here's Brody Noble, who has come to join me in bed. No, he's not come to join me in bed. I am in bed, and he has come to join the stream. There you go. How are you, sir? It's been a while. How are you doing? I've been traveling a lot. I've been doing good. I have to say, things could be a little bit better, but I'm still here. I'm grateful. We have a Pride board. June is Pride Month, and what my store did was it's usually about having pride within the LGBTQIA communities. But what my store decided to do was be inclusive with it, so that they could ask everyone what it is that they are most proud of. And I like that idea. Um, I haven't written anything down yet. Um, I really have to sit down and think, what it is I'm proud of. I I don't want it to come across as a really selfish thing, whatever it is. Um, why did I mention that? Why did I mention that? No one said anything about pride in the chat. Oh, okay. Are you okay, T Love? I'm sorry, I had missed that other comment. Are you saying you're leaving, or you just? Oh, you. I was talking about the time. That's probably what you're referring to. Well, they wanted to make it inclusive, so that people who aren't necessarily gay or whatever, they can gay or queer or whatever, that they can also talk about something, things that they're proud of. And some of my coworkers have some really interesting, touching things that they are most proud of. One guy talks about his how he's proud of his record collection. A newer associate talks about how she lost some loved ones, but um, she's gone through healing with her. Whenever she sees her grandkids, I think she has two grandkids. So, that one was kind of interesting. So I need a little time. I was thinking about something one of the managers said. I go back and forth sometimes with this one manager, and he said something kind of snarky, but it was funny. He dissed me. But yeah, I have to think of something really decent. So many people will never live at their true self, so I love always. Live true self. Thank you, T Love. Absolutely. I actually thought about you the other day. They just built a Giordano's in my area. Oh, wow. Wow. You know, I have to, I shouldn't share this story, but I will share it. And it's only because you said Giordano's, and whenever I think of pizza, I think of cheese. And it's one of the reasons why you never see me constantly like eating a lot of pizza. I love pizza puffs and I love a slice of pizza, but you'll never really, it's rare that you see me ordering a full thing of pizza from a place. Yes, I've done it before. I've filmed videos with it, yes. I've done frozen, boxed pizzas before. We all know that. But at some point over the past week or two, you all know I made like those baked beans and I had the coleslaw and I did over, make, and also had those burgers with the cheese and everything. So, my metabolism is slow, okay? Just keeping it 100. And I was feeling a certain kind of way, and I couldn't figure out what was going on with my stomach. I wasn't like, I could go to work and everything, but I just felt heavy. And I was trying to, make sure I was drinking a lot of water. And I said, you just need to, maybe it's acid. Well, some of it probably was acid, indigestion. But I tell you what, man, I forgot. What did I do? I don't know what I did if I just kind of watched my food intake and was drinking more water and had tea and had like lemon water. I had a moment in my company bathroom, and I'm just gonna say I'm gonna clean it up. That don't even sound good either. I didn't have to clean anything up. Don't go there, okay? But I felt after that moment in the bathroom, I felt like I could run through a fucking field of flowers. I felt like the woman in the Summer's Eve commercial. She's just light and free. I could have just skipped out of that bathroom. I couldn't believe what had come out of me. That's all I'm going to say. And if you all are eating, I am sorry, but you shouldn't be eating this late anyway, unless you're, from a foreign country and it's early by you. But I apologize for that. But I'm telling you, I felt so much better after that. Too much cheese, too much cabbage, gassy things, you know? Oh, I messed around and I blame Suave Boom for this, who will not hear about this video because, well, he won't watch this, so I don't have to worry about him. But I blame him because he did a pancake video recently. And every time he decides to come back, he decides to come back with a pancake video, which they always make me want pancakes. And this time, I had them at the ready. So I made 2 pancakes for myself, and they were good, but I shouldn't have had it. T-Love said years of relief. Oh my God. How about how about weeks or months, not years? But yeah, I mean, it was the best feeling ever. I was just wondering, like, my God, because we don't have a lot of people in the stockroom, and if you're missing like a crucial, I'm not saying that Lord, the store's gonna fall apart, the stockroom's gonna fall apart if I'm not in there helping out. I'm not saying that, but um, I always tell them, yeah, I'm going to the main office, and that means the bathroom. Um, but I realized that I was sitting on the toilet for quite some time, but I really needed to sit there. Like, it's a really good feeling. If you ever have that feeling, don't get up right away. Nothing is that important. The real housewives of whatever is going to still be there. Stay on that toilet, dude, because your body's trying to tell you something. And I swear I felt so much better after that. I know as much as I love my coleslaw, it's a lot of mayonnaise in that, and it's a lot of cabbage. And I don't, sometimes I don't know subtlety. I don't know moderation with it. I had that with the pork chops and the baked beans too. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Well, what I was thinking was this would make a great video. That's what I was thinking. But man, all of that with a slow metabolism. You know what I really want to have happen? I think I would like to investigate Planet Fitness. And okay, now I'm just freaking rambling. I would like to investigate Planet Fitness to see what if they're letting people work out without masks. Because I really need to be back in the gym. I really do. I was in the main office for quite some time. It seemed like it was probably 15 or 20 minutes, but I did not get up until I knew and was confident that the feeling had gone away. And I'm wondering if it was the green tea that I drank that fueled it. I had some green tea with some honey, and I know I had some lemon water. Maybe it was a combination of that and then just drinking water. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I want to keep it up. Just watched your new video, really enjoyed it. Carter, how are you doing? And thank you so much, I appreciate it. Jameson Noble, what's going on? Wait a minute. There's a Brody Noble that was in the chat too. Are y'all related? I used to be a personal trainer for years. I got you, my guy. Well, you ain't here, and you're not here in Chicago. How you gonna get me? personal trainers I try to stay away from because I had a bad experience with a personal trainer the first time I joined Bally's back in back in the day, and I didn't have enough sense to communicate to this woman that, look, I have not been in the gym a long time. You can't you can't overwork me. You know, you have to really speak for yourself. The personal trainers want to do. I'm sure they are personal trainers for a reason. My brother used to be a personal trainer. Um, so I know they are good for people, but because of my experience with her, I tend to shy away and just say, this is what I know I want to do: elliptical machine and treadmill. That's it. I'm not necessarily trying to build muscle, but my brother, I usually consult my brother if I am curious about stuff like that, like like my back, like how to tone my back. You know what I mean? Is that your twin brother? Oh, y'all are twins up in here? Wow. Jameson, have I seen you before? Because I've seen Brody, but I don't know if I've seen you in the chat. Where y'all from? I sound just like a country bumpkin. Where y'all from? That's cool that you both are here at the same time. Oh, they probably live together. I'm actually originally from Chicago, but moved to Ohio years ago. Oh, okay. My brother lives in Ohio. I forget what part because he moved so much. Sorry, you guys. And if there's a lag, I keep getting booted out, but I am only on 20% battery, which is amazing. But um, oh, how cool is this? The Noble twins. I can't really see that you all are twins, but when you say no joke, I'm there. I believe you. And you're not too wrong. We literally live 3 houses down from each other. Wow, that's amazing. So who knew or found out about my channel first? I'm curious to know that. Oh God, I need to clean my wall. Oh, my wall is dirty. Whatever. I was trying to get it so that you could just see mainly that, but freak it, I don't care. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I've known your name first, Brody. Your name was somebody familiar in comments and stuff, and even in lives too. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. So as far as personal trainers go, I'm not saying I will totally, not have anything to do with a personal trainer, but um, as a 50-year-old with, certain issues and things, I will have to make sure that I communicate clearly that, you can't stick me next to a big muscle-bound guy, and have this sort of competition thing going on. I mean, I don't think she, she didn't verbalize this, but it seemed like when I look back on this moment, there's this leg machine thing that you step on and it's supposed to tone your legs. She stuck me next to this muscle bound dude who was walking on this thing like he was walking on water. And I was stepping on it, and my goodness. Now, it didn't help that I was about to pass out because I hadn't drank or eaten anything. That part didn't help either. So I never went back to Bally's because I felt like, okay, this chick is trying to kill me, and so I just put the brakes on Bally's. But I have had why am I getting lower and lower, dude? I have had other great gym experiences, and I want to resume Planet Fitness, but I working out with the mask was really uncomfortable for me, and it was really uncomfortable having the staff walk around and kind of do this mask check. You're working out, the mask is slipping off your face, it's dripping. It's just really uncomfortable. I have asthma, so like I need oxygen, and I could not get oxygen working out. So with the mask on, I have watched for a while, but he got me into it. Oh, cool. So between Geno's East, I appreciate you guys both watching. Between Geno's East and Lou Malnati's and Giordano's, which one do you like the best? I really, I really have to say, I Lou Malnati's. Between those three, it's probably Lou Malnati's. Now, I'm never gonna turn down Geno's East. I do enjoy me a nice Geno's East, but there's something about Lou Malnati's crust, that butter crust. I fall in love with it every time. I also am a huge lover of Jet's Pizza. Um, I really have a craving for two things: Jet's Pizza and more of those papadillas from Papa John's. I've never had a pizza from Papa John's, but I did have those papadillas on a Child with Chews episode with my cousin, and I loved those things. But that square shaped pizza, for some reason, Jets, I love that pizza. I really do. Relationship, that when you say it's like a relationship, it's a relationship game, and understanding what your goals are and your agenda. Yeah, I can't. Had I eaten and drank water and kind of a couple of hours before, because I have read, that's what you're kind of supposed to do for energy and all of this stuff. That was my first time joining any gym. I was in my 20s, I think. Um, I messed it up. I didn't do the homework, none of that. And I'm sure I probably would have had a better experience, slightly. But I guess she thought that because, this is a guy, he's, a young guy or whatever. I might not have even been in my early 20s. It might have been in my mid to late 20s. Because I did stay away from the gym for a while. The only gym that I ever really knew was the dance floor. Because when I started going out in my early 20s, that I wasn't even thinking about a gym at that point. I was going out dancing every other night. I lost a lot of weight dancing. Now you can pay me to dance. Yeah, see, don't say cheesy bread, because see, then I'll start thinking about the bathroom. Cheese equals bathroom to me. It really does. Like, if I ordered a Jet's Pizza, which I really do want to do. Like when I take the trash out in this building, in my building, there are guys in here, I'm telling you, there's a pizza box every day, sometimes several times a day. These people love fucking pizza. They love it. Um, I, I, I look at that. I look at the pizza boxes and just wonder, like, damn, like, why doesn't what's going on in their bodies? Now, Lord knows I put food away, but when I think pizza and I see those boxes, all I think about is cheese, and I think about the type of movement I had in the bathroom. So I try not to consume that much cheese, but damn it if I don't want a Jets pizza. Love Jets and cheese. My sound is going in and out. Anyone else? I just want to. Uh oh. Is it my mic? I'm sorry if it's my mic. Maybe it's my movement. Is it better now? Should I talk into it now? I'm not going to be on here that long, you guys, because my battery is hella low. It's like 17%. I'm riding it till the wheels fall off, baby. I've heard you say that so many times. Makes me laugh every time. Say what so many times? What? Oh, I can't do pizza and beer. I don't understand the appeal of pizza, and I don't understand the appeal of beer, period. I'm not a beer person. I am not a beer person. Not at all. I had a chocolate flavored beer once, or it had like, a aromatic flavor. That was pretty enjoyable, but otherwise, I do not. You will never see pizza and beer on my channel. If you like it, I love it, but I'm just not going to do it. I can't believe I'm rocking with 4 people and having a good time. 3 people. Sorry, 3 people and having a good time. How is the sound now, you guys? I'm not going to be on that long anyway, but I've been single for over 2 years. I want to know, how do you deal with single nights? Like how like hot Saturday. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Should I laugh at that? Because it's, oh yeah, you LOL, so that means you tried to be funny. Sorry, I didn't want y'all to see my big wrist. Wait a minute, let me breathe this. Oh my God. How you deal with single nights, like hot Saturday nights, and charge your phone? Shoot. Oh no, I'm gonna, I can't be on for too much longer. Hold on. What are they saying? That everybody at your apartment building always eats pizza and drinks beer. Yeah, when you take the, yeah, I do say it all the time because it's true. Every day. Choose how Chicago would opening up. Been a year or so since I've been moved into the city. Okay, I'll answer that one because the twin. I know battery's low. Shut up. Because the twins is the in the house shoes bringing the height. We gonna kill it. We all sound like a '90s group. Okay. T Love. Listen, with the pandemic, it's been kind of it's been doable. It's been okay. Like, haven't really wanted to be around anybody, but you know what? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to. I just it just is what it is. Um, Sometimes it might help to, like, if you meet somebody online, it might help to maybe strike up a conversation online with somebody. Um, Hopefully there's somebody that that way you don't have to really necessarily deal with the ramifications that come with meeting up with somebody that you barely know. Um, I myself would not have any issues with that, only because to me it's the same thing. You know, I have had I've had sex with people, with guys that um, I had met on the street. Like one guy, we looked at each other. This was years ago. We looked at each other and struck a conversation. Got, found out where we both lived and everything, and we lived kind of in the same neighborhood a little bit. But the second time we saw each other on the same bus route, he invited me to his place, and I went, and we had a wonderful afternoon. It was an afternoon delight. Um, that people, I remember when I told that story, some people were like, "Oh my goodness!" But to me, it's the same thing as being in a bar. If you went home with somebody in a bar, if you were a person that uh, prone to do stuff like that, I'm not putting judgment on anyone, and I've certainly done it, and I've done a whole lot of other things that I'm not going to sit up here and tell anybody about. But um, I have a different, as far as being single, you know, I would just say if you're not on any websites or good sites or whatever, not sex sites, dating sites. Um, Maybe try those. I don't know. I hope that answers your question. Um, how Chicago been opening up? We're gonna really open up next Friday, phase 5. So the capacity restrictions will be lifted and completely. So the only thing is now, like some companies, some stores, um, if you are vaccinated, they'll say you can opt to wear a mask or not. You don't have to wear a mask in the store. But the employees still wear masks at some stores, like Walmart. But I feel like that's going to slowly change. I'm just waiting for the time that it changes for the CTA, and I'm waiting for when it changes for my job, so that it can feel even more like normal. It's going to really feel like normal when it happens in those two places, and the gym. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go though, because I'm on 16-15% battery, and I've been reconnected like 2 or 3 different times now. So you guys, really, this live started out um, very uncertain. I was ready to delete it, but I will not delete this one now. You guys have made it great, and I appreciate it. Mikey, thank you so much for the donation. Um, I was not expecting that, and I do appreciate it. Um, I will do Puerto Rican food at some point. I'm hoping that I can get this money this month. If not, if it doesn't fall within this period, you know, I'll have to. I'll probably try to do the Puerto Rican food anyway, but I wanted to do it with these funds. But I don't know what's going to happen, because this comes through Google, and I didn't get a paycheck. I didn't get anything from Google last month because I didn't meet the threshold. But I might meet it this month. But I don't know that this will be a part of it. It'll probably be over the next month. Mikey is probably gone. Anyway, I bought an electric toothbrush. Should I be concerned? Oh my God, yeah. Good night, T Love. I want you to take care of yourself in the ways that you need to. Choose. Thanks for hopping up. Thanks, Jameson and Brody. You guys popping through. I sure appreciate it. Hope to visit the city soon. I have to grab a slice. Yes, that would be wonderful. A slice of Illuminati's. Okay, thanks, you guys. Thanks, Brody. Awesome talking to you as well. And watch the video that I put up, the McDonald's video. I tell an interesting story. Okay, love you guys. Take care. Bye.